Hey, this is Rob, as promised. Wanted to make you a video of this 2017 Gulfstream Conquest. This is the 6316 model. So Gulfstream's been making Class C's since the 80s. They pretty much follow the average industry standard. But I do want to be honest in my video and truthful. I do think this is a steal. I think it's a great deal. It runs great. I'll tell you what they will and what they won't do for an as-is vehicle, and just kind of want to show you everything right off the bat, good and bad. So I do see that it has a slide topper on that side. That's obviously a positive. If it's raining out and you need to close your slide, not an issue at all. Tires, they look pretty good. Tread looks great on them. I still think you have a lot of miles left on these tires. They're dated 2021s, I believe, is what I've seen. So they're not old, they're not new, but I don't think they've been driven much since the tires have been changed. They looks like they have some great tread. Don't mind the mud on the tires. This is our lot. The township won't let us pave it here. But like I said, I want to show you the good and the bad. I can see it's going to need some awning work. Now, the fabric is usually not that expensive. It is a power awning, so you would have to get that fabric replaced. So there's that. It's probably going to cost you, I don't know, it depends on where you go, anywhere from $300 to $500 for the fabric. Body looks pretty good. I did see one spot, and it was just paint on the other side, but no dings, no dents, no delamination, nothing like that. We'll continue. Coming through here, you're gonna have your spare tire back there. This is nice. You have a huge pass-through storage, 3 entry point pass-through storage. So that's not extremely common in a Class C. In fact, that's actually very sought after. Coming from the back here, you're gonna see it has a dual camera system. So 2 backup cams there. One's good for, if I'm not mistaken, one is pretty much for to see what's behind you while you're driving on the highway. The other one is for backing up. The back wall looks pretty good. I can tell you that the previous owner did his own caulking when he did the reseal. It's kind of ugly, but that does come right off. You can always get it professionally recalked. It's a good thing that he did it. It prevents, it's going to prevent water from getting in there and all that. He did the right thing. He just wasn't that clean at doing it. So this is your second entry point. This is your third to the pass-through storage. So coming around, this is going to have the statewide traditional windows. So the 2 types of windows you see are these style and these style. These are frameless. These tend to be like the newer style. I'll be honest, I prefer these. Yes, every once in a while you have to get your seals checked. They're very inexpensive. But I feel like these are more insulated. They're a little bit better. You can open them. These ones just open like they come out a little bit. These you can actually slide open. And I have personally seen this style literally fall off the camber. I have never seen that with these. In fact, some of the big fifth wheel companies and some of the big Class A companies, they're actually going back to just their standard style windows because these are becoming too much of an insurance claim. So over on this slide here, you'll see, looks like the paint faded there and up there as well. And I'll go past that and show you. They're the only 2 spots. It's not dented, it's not scratched. Not 100% sure what caused that. I do think you could get that, just paint it with a lighter color white to match this, and you'd be in business. You'd be in good shape. But yeah, it's 2 spots there and there. This is common, but a little sticker scratch up there and here. Overall, it's not a bad looking camper on the outside at all. That sticker scratch is from tree branches, things like that. It happens. But there's no like serious body damage or anything like that. There's not even a dent on this thing. It's just a little bit of paint fading and sticker scratching. So drivetrain. It's a nice Ford drivetrain. You're going to have 33,456 miles. Not a lot of miles. Generator works great. I have it running right now. If it sounds a little loud, it's because I'm literally standing right next to the generator port. Front seats, the skin on the seats are shot. So they went and got seat covers. This is very common with the sun coming in and beating this up. That's why it's important to have window visors when you're not using it. But, you know, such is life, it happened. But I can see just through there, they did get some seat covers. There are some better seat covers than these that'll hug this thing so tight you won't even know. So, but other than that, drivetrain's nice. You have your, you know, pretty basic run-of-the-mill. But it's just like driving a Ford van. It's not a difficult vehicle to drive. It does have a brake control for towing already included on there, so that's pretty cool. So, yeah, it's for your mirrors there. Looks like they're heated mirrors. So we'll go inside and take a look. So again, back here, and it was something in the pleather that they used at that time, but it looks like they got all of it replaced. They got everything reupholstered, and that's probably because it had the same issues as the seats. So literally every piece of furniture has been reupholstered. They didn't do a great job. If you don't like it, it's not too expensive to get these whole things reupholstered and redone. There's a company called Fibrenew that's actually pretty fair. So here we're fully open. The slide is open right now. When it's closed, this is still fully walkable, so I do like it. My favorite thing about the Gulfstreams are their overheads. Huge overhead bunk space. You have your flat screen TV there, and their own cabinetry going there. So you get a lot of space. There's the original ladder. You have a curtain here to give you privacy. This here goes across these walls here to block this part. For some reason, they put this cheap sticker paper over it, and it's starting to peel, it's starting to fade. And they messed it up because when they put that on there, it actually peels the pleather off. I'm sure that this pleather wall that was behind here had the same issues as this. It was just it just wasn't good stuff. It looks like this is the only strip of it that survived. That actually looks pretty good. What I would do if this was mine is peel that off and just get better grade vinyl stickering and just, you know, put it back over it. But yeah, so you do have a Samsung DVD player, it looks like, that's connected to that TV. Good amount of storage. Generator's running right now with no issues. That only has 352 hours. It's not a lot of hours at all for these Cummins generators. This is a Cummins 09 generator. Nice kitchen space. You have an extended counter here. Kitchen bowl sink, they call it. A more modern faucet. You have some good pantry space here. It's a nice deep pantry space. Coming over here, some more space. That's a plug for your microwave that comes through there. Little spice rack action here. A little bit of fading here. Again, that's kind of as expected. It was probably a high traffic area. They had a paper towel here. It could have been rubbing or something. You have a microwave. You have a fan works. You have a range with a stovetop. I love this color. It's aluminum rather than just a black. And then, small oven, nothing to brag about, but this is a Wedgwood oven. This is a High Point fridge, or a High Point microwave, and this is a Dometic fridge. What I like about those brands is you can get parts, service, anywhere. They've been making these for years. Every RV place has them. So this is going to be a propane and electric refrigerator. Just a good classic fridge. They've been making for years. And again, you can get parts, service anywhere. This little plastic piece was laying over there. I think we'll snap it back on. I think it's part of the fridge. But yeah, coming in here, you'll have your nice pantry space. Yeah, solid wood pantry. Another spice rack there that goes all the way to the ground. Now we'll enter into the back bedroom now. So in the bedroom, to conserve space, they give you a split, and it's going to be a shower and a commode room. Here's your commode room. I do like the woodwork color in here. It's a nice color. It's a pleasant change from everything being gray. But you have a nice big towel rack, medicine cabinet, sink. Looks like they upgraded the toilet, which is nice. And then for your shower, now this door does open all the way and latch like that as well. That way you have complete privacy in the bathroom and in your bedroom. So for the shower, nice glass door, wide radial shower. Just pretty much a common shower, but I do like the glass doors. It goes all the way around on each side. It's a triple pane. I like this door that swings open just like a regular door better than the one that slides. They seem to always mess up. And then coming in, you have your queen size bed. You have your closet space on both sides. And this should have some store. Oh no, actually it's a water tank. That's how you get to your water tank. That's what makes this an all-season camper, is the tanks are inside as well. So they're not in the elements. His and her closet space here, Samsung TV, cell phone chargers on each side. There's a step here, but it is considered a full walk-around bed. So just pretty much a common bedroom space. Here's a view of the actual front of the camper. And it's not a bad camper. I think it's a good price. Needs a little bit of TLC. So when I said as is, I can tell you what we will and what we won't do. So what we will do is we are going to send it to a certified Ford dealer. We do that with all our motorhomes. And we make sure that, everything's running as it should. We get everything checked, get all the motors and all that, everything checked out. Now, usually the other side of it, this side here, we would prep back here. It does cost us a couple $1,000s to send it through our shop, so we usually charge a prep fee to cover that. My boss is saying that we can skip the prep fee and just sell it as is. So that price I gave you is going to include your prep. It's going to include your taxes, tags, your title work, and your dock fee. So I'm sorry, we're not prepping it. So as is, so no prep back here. That's what I meant to say. We're going to take it to Ford still. And Ford's going to do, check the engine and check everything to make sure there's no problems with it. But we're not going to prep back here. So we're going to waive that prep fee, obviously, because we're not prepping it. And we're going to charge you that price I gave you out the door. We do offer financing. So that's going to be the price I gave you. It's going to include taxes, tags, dock fee, title, and everything out the door. We're not going to prep it. It is considered an as-is unit in order to get it to that price. We sometimes we might have overpaid for this unit in trade. I can tell you we're not making money off you, but we would love to earn your business. And that's just me being totally honest with you. I would love to earn your business. Now, there is warranty options. That would be completely up to you. We don't generally, add them into our sales. The same guy who would be helping you with financing would be helping you with the warranties, and he can show you some options for that. We have a ton of great warranty options. But you would be buying this as is. A warranty would protect you from a lot of things. But I can say from what I've seen, a little bit of TLC, you have yourself a grade A camper, Slide works good, generator fires right up, this thing starts right up, miles are fair for its age. Everything looks good, and a warranty would protect you. Let's say you got it and for some reason the fridge conked out or something like that. You do have a warranty, or the AC, God forbid. I'm not saying anything's wrong with it, but down the line, a warranty would protect you from that. So I don't think we're far apart. I would love to be your salesman. I would love to get you in this unit. So again, my name is Rob, and I'm going to upload this now, send this over to you, and I would love to be your salesman. Thank you.